You talk a lot about post-traumatic stress, from the fallout from the war. How did you approach arcing that as part of your season arc?
Well, that was part of that started in season 1. We wanted to have we were introducing the Charlie character, and we wanted to show how the Kaelon War, so often on these kinds of shows, there are space battles.
Yeah.
It's clear that tens of thousands of people were killed, but you never really deal with it. And we wanted to show how one person carried that trauma with her, and also one of the children on board. There are families on board, and so we wanted to show how one of a teenage boy was affected, and right out of the gate in the first season. In the first episode.
Oh, sorry, I'm going to cut you off. I really remember Brannon and Seth and everybody talking about it. Once we saw the fan reaction, and also like that battle expanded in post-production. And so the scale of the death and destruction was even bigger. I mean, it was great on the page, but once you saw it, and we realized we had to service it. Like it affected the fans, like that we had made a turning point. So I think they responded to it, and that's why it had to be addressed.
One of the first questions Seth brought into the writer's room for season 3 was, if we're keeping Isaac on the bridge, we've got to deal with the fact that his species tried to wipe out all biological life. Not everyone's going to be comfortable with this, so we have to address this head on. And it gave us good stuff.
And we were, I know you have to ask a question, but we were aware of this in season 2. We had to cut the deleted golf scene for time, and we were going to put it in episode 9, like right after, and we realized tonally they wouldn't be playing golf with him, so we tabled it for that reason.
Yeah, Isaac, they wouldn't be playing golf with Isaac and having a chuckle.
Yeah.
After that.
You all have an interesting storyline tied to Isaac and the fallout of the war, and especially your first episode, you didn't come in easy with your storyline. How did you feel when you first read the scripts to your arc for the season?
Well, I was excited to come in hot, like you said, and not be like some, I came in there knowing exactly what I was after, and I think that just over the arc of the season, you're going to see a big change for her, so I'm excited for everyone to see that.
I enjoy the fact and respect the fact that it was never dropped. So from season 1 until now, you really see the fullness of their relationship, because oftentimes, writers will forget something and then it's dropped, and then the audience is wondering, well, what's going on?
Yeah, Isaac has an amazing arc this season. He starts off by pretty much being unanimously hated. And as you've already seen, he's getting back into the hearts and minds of his crew members. But will it last? Who knows? It ends in a particularly interesting way, I think. It's an honor to play.
So when you read the script, what was your episodes, your wonderful episode? What was your reaction to your character's relationship?
I was shocked. I really was.
I think everybody was a little shocked because nobody saw it coming for real.
And not just that, it was like not only just, by the way, Tala needed something, so I was like happy for her, but like it wasn't just that she was dating John, it was like what was actually happening. Then all of a sudden she's like injuring him and he has broken bones and all this stuff, so it was like turning the pages. I'm like, what? This is wild.
And also, I think that was the first time in that scene where you try to tell me it's not going to work. John he was really hurt.
Right.
He wasn't just like whatever. He really wanted to try to figure that out. So I was shocked that relationship was going to come around.
Yeah.